Hello and welcome back to my second unboxing video. This is going to be part 2 of the same haul I started last time. If you like what you see, please comment, subscribe, and like the video. And let's begin. Okay, next box. Again, this is from Right Stuff. It's the little tag there. Wow, usually they put some paper on top of it. So Haiku 27. It's a great sports manga. Haiku 29. There was a big haiku scale a little while ago, but I forgot to get just 2 books for some reason. It's pretty funny. Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin. This follows the original series. These are hardcover books, and they look really nice. They feel really nice. Finland Saga. This looks like it's the start of the Farmland Saga or something like that. I've only read a few books of it, like 3 or 4 of them, but they say that the Farm Saga is one of the best arcs in any manga, so that'll be interesting. More Gundam. Sorry to keep changing topics here. Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin is supposed to be one of the best releases of Gundam ever. And Space Battleship Yamato is actually kind of like the granddaddy of all space anime manga. It's kind of old school, hence the classic collection. But the art is still, again, not so bad. But this was like the founding father for space battle anime. And despite the people kind of looking old school, the tech that they're in looks pretty good to me anyways. Maybe it's just because of all the knobs and dials, but I really think it looks nice. And sometimes just the simplicity of it all is a nice quality too. So I've read Mobile Suit Gundam before. I mean, not read it, sorry. I've watched the Origin, the movies before, but I haven't actually ever read the manga, so I kind of banked it all thinking that this was going to be really good because everyone else said it was amazing, and I figured there's a few rumors that this was going out of stock soon. Or maybe not out of stock, but out of print. Though it probably is out of stock by now, since COVID hit and a lot of the production has slowed down quite a bit. So it keeps me on my toes to buy things pretty quick, since I don't want them going out of print, which happens a lot with Dark Horse and 7 Seas. Or 7 something. I can't remember the exact name of the publisher. I don't have too many books by them. See here, the books look very interesting. I really like that red cover from Char over there that I just covered. Let me just organize them real quick so that they're numbered correctly. So we've got 5, I think it was 12 there. And the spines actually don't make a story or anything like that. I kind of like it when they make a nice little image. Oops, hit the camera there. My cat really likes that sweater over there, I guess. So, we got some more Vinland Saga here, and then Planets, which is by the same guy who made Vinland Saga. You can see right here, Makoto Yukimura. Very talented author. I heard Planets isn't as good as Vinland Saga, but it was still pretty good. So I figured it was worth a pickup. It's only 2 volumes long, or 2 of those big omnibuses long. I don't know if they had singles at any point that you could get, but definitely can't get it anymore. So here we have, I think that's book 6. Yep, 6. Big 6 there on the side. Midland Saga has a very good quality to the books to it as well. It's also hardcover if you couldn't tell. This guy I always feel like looks sweet. Number 3, 4, and I always like the beam sabers from Gundam. They're like gigantic lightsabers. And you can see the quality of the pages are really good too. Some color pages in there, but it's so glossy and it's just really a nice collection overall. And though the books are a little bit bigger, they're not like too big, at least not for my hands anyways. But even the mech art looks so cool. Alright, and then these are the last 2, whoops, of Gundam. So we've got number 2 here with Amuro on the front. I think that's Amuro anyways. He's the main character, so I should probably know. And then the original Gundam right there. So classic design. They recently got him moving in Japan. They have a big moving gigantic robot statue of the original Gundam. You can see the space battles are pretty intense. Alright, let's go through this Vinland Saga here. Number 11. Let's just get them all out of the box now. Oh, you guys can see the covers a little bit better. 8. 7. 9. And 10. I think that's Thorkel. Obviously, I'm not that far in the manga since I'm still getting it, but Thorkel's really cool. He looks like maybe Thorkel's son or something? I don't know. But I really can't wait to get more caught up in Midland Saga, because the storytelling of it is just so crazy good, and then the action in it is insane. I just put them all together here. They're heavy. So there we go. That's what we got here today so far. And you can see my stack off the side there kind of piling up. It's getting a little out of hand. I hope you guys have your heads turned upside down to see that. The Heroic Tale of Arslan is from the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist. Try to get that in focus. There we go. The creator also made a manga called Silver Spoon, which turned into an anime. But the art, it just obviously reminds me so much of Fullmetal. But this manga is also supposed to be quite good too. I don't know anything about it though, so I hope it is. Fire Force. I'm slowly catching up on Fire Force as well. It's from the creator of Soul Eater. You can tell I'm a real sucker for the pedigree, you know. I pretty much buy anything Kira Toriyama. If I liked an original work, you know, I buy pretty much whatever that author releases. More Fire Force. Let's see. So here we have Elfen Lied, or Elfen Lied. I never really know how to say it. I grabbed them all off of Right Stuff pretty much as fast as I could, because Dark Horse here really stinks when it comes to keeping an item in print. So I was worried that they were actually going to stop making it after they released number 4, which is the last one. These omnibuses are nothing really special in terms of quality. I heard the spines are a little weak, but I've never actually read or watched Elfen Lied, and I'd always been interested in it, so I figured I would check it out now before they're hundreds of dollars for an omnibus. We have Prince of Tennis 38 and 40 here. I have a good deal of Prince of Tennis, but I've never actually finished reading it all, so I really wanted to. And the same thing goes to the anime. I never really watched it all. It used to be on Toonami instead of Adult Swim. So I'm slowly building up my collection here. I got 39, 41, 42. I think that's the last one. Yep, final volume. Big print. And Prince of Tennis 37. That guy in the bandana there usually hates to play with the duo, so I'm pretty interested to see how that works. Maybe he's just sitting next to the guy. Can't remember all their names that well anymore, though. It's been years since I last read it. So here we have Space Yamato again, but this is a kind of a remake of it, so you can see the art is much better looking than it was before. They rebooted it a few years back. Trying to get the camera to kind of show it, but you can't really see it. It's quite as good as what it actually is, which it looks really cool. So this is the second spin-off series of Battle Angel Alita, Mars Chronicle. This one's actually still ongoing, which is kind of surprising to me. I actually thought that Battle Angel Alita was all finished, but I guess it's not. So I was really shocked to see that. I really can't wait to get into this. The quality's good too. It was like a matte cover, not just a standard kind of paper gloss. So here we have Noragami. The anime was so good. They came with 2 seasons and it was slept on, I guess. I don't know. But like, I loved it. And I'm catching up to the manga. I've only read a little bit past the anime. But it's essentially about a stray god, Yato, who used to be a battle god, and he wants to become kind of like a good god, like a god of fortune, not like a god of murder. And so he tries to build up his own kind of a shrine and be recognized as that kind of a god instead of a god for battle. It's really good and definitely worth reading at some point, if you guys have heard of it. Heroic Tale of Arslan number 3 and Haiku 28. I really love that owl guy. I think he has such a cool design. His hair legitimately looks like feathers, which I think is kind of wild. I don't know whose mom lets them go out looking like that, but it's really cool otherwise. So here's what we got from that box. Pretty decent variety. Fire Force at the bottom of the Elfen Lied there. And 2 haiku. Well, 1 haiku and 1 Arslan. And you can see the pile is just getting intense. It's getting so big here. I'm like running out of room. And there's Battle Angel underneath the table. And there's still more! Okay, here we have Attack on Titan, Lost Girls. This is Annie. It's a spin-off, so it tells kind of like the backstory of Annie. I don't really know when to read it though in terms of the story because I don't want to get too spoiled. I have no idea what that is in the back there, and all these Titans though, but this cover looks awesome. I can't wait to get up to there. And it looks like a Titan being summoned there, but I don't really know. Pretty excited to catch up. So let's grab this guy here. So this is Lost Girls Volume 1. This one's features on Mikasa Ackerman. So this would be her life. Oh, sorry, that was number 2. This is number 1. You'd think they'd start with Mikasa. since everyone loves Mikasa. She's like the best girl. Here we got some more Fire Force. Just putting it in order a little bit here. It really bugs me when it's out of order. Alright, and Eden Zero. Oh, sorry, not Eden Zero. Arslan and then Eden Zero. So the heroic tale of Arslan. And Eden Zero here. It's a by the same guy who made Fairy Tail and Rave Master, which I liked Rave Master quite a bit. Watched that one on Toonami also when I was a kid, but I never finished it. And they say that Fairy Tail is actually a little worse than Eden Zero so far, and I really didn't like Fairy Tail that much, so I've been reading Eden Zero, and it is actually pretty good. I definitely like it more than I liked Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail was okay, it was just very, you know, Natsu gets stronger, then he beats the guy. It got really good or better towards the end, but in the middle and the beginning it was just like fan service island, so I kind of couldn't stand it that much, but I figured since I liked one, I'd give him a shot and keep going with his series here. Gotta make a little bit of room for all this Fire Force. 19. That's Juggernaut there in the back. I think he looks awesome. He's usually, I don't really know what he can do. I haven't gotten too far, really past the first season of Fire Force. But I really like the idea of the covers. They're very simplistic and really showcase off just like a few characters at most. In a very clean kind of a fashion. And I like that guy a lot too, the weird looking trombone thing. Okay, and Attack on Titan Before the Fall. I think I said it earlier, but this showcases kind of how they found out about the maneuvering gears. Attack on Titan again. 29. I got no idea what's going on there. It looks like an interesting confrontation. Oh, Negima. So, I really was never a fan of harems, and I thought Negima just sounded like the skeeviest of them all. You know, it's about a young teacher who goes to a magical school and to teach all these girls. But I started to read UQ Holder, and I actually really love UQ Holder. But this is a prequel to it, and so I feel like I'm missing out by not reading Negima. So right now they only have the omnibuses for sale anymore, so that's what I figured I'd get. Star Blazer Yamato, $21.99, excuse me. Elfen Light Volume 2, that finishes the set. And the same thing with Star Blazer, and just as 2 volumes, that's it. There we go, that's what we've got. Not a bad haul. Here's everything. Pretty crazy. You can see it's 2 rows of it. 2 rows of books with a 3rd one on the right. And you can count them if you want, but it's a lot. It's a crazy amount of books. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my unboxing today. If you have any suggestions or any sort of suggestions for reading manga, please let me know. And if you have anything to say about the series I haven't read or even have read, please leave them in the comments so I can see your kind of opinions on them. That way I can kind of pick to see which one of these monsters I want to read first. I hope everyone has a good day. Thanks. Bye.